If you have chronic migraine, you've probably heard about nerve blocks, so I'm going to share my experience. I've been battling chronic migraine for years now. I've always had migraines in my life, whether it was a couple a year or a couple a month, but a few years ago they started getting more and more frequent to the point where I was having 10 a month and then 15 a month and then would migraine an entire month or weeks at a time. Occipital nerve blocks are fast acting injections that target the occipital nerves at the base of the skull, right here at the back of your head. The idea is that by injecting local anesthetic, sometimes combined with a steroid, it numbs those nerves and can help stop an active migraine attack or break the pain cycle. The procedure itself is really quick. It took probably about 5 or 10 minutes, maybe. It's an outpatient procedure that's just done in office by your neurologist.
Slow, deep breaths, okay? Here comes some of the medication.
For a lot of people, the relief can last for weeks or months, which is why it's recommended a lot for chronic migraine or occipital neuralgia. But that was not my experience. So I've been on a lot of different treatments in the last few years, and I would definitely say this is a emergency level treatment. Definitely wouldn't get it if it was just, a few day migraine. But if you're having something that's lasting for like weeks at a time, and maybe you've already tried a migraine cocktail at the ER or at the doctor, maybe something to look into then. I know a lot of people get really, really great relief from it, again, for maybe weeks or months, but that just was not my experience. But anyway, I'll get into that. The month before I got nerve blocks, I had landed in the hospital twice with a hemiplegic migraine, and I had been migraining for weeks at this point. I had been in for migraine cocktails twice already, and nothing was helping to break the pain cycle. And so I had a neurologist appointment anyway, and she offered to do the nerve block in office for me. So I got the 4 nerve blocks here at the base of my skull, but the relief for me only lasted for the day. The soreness of those injection spots lasted for weeks. It put me in so much more pain than what I was even dealing with before, and it still didn't break the migraine for me. I did not expect that they were going to be so painful for so many weeks. It hurt way more than my Botox injections, and the pain lasted for much longer. I don't know if this is just a me thing, but nerve blocks did not work for me. That said, I'm still really glad I tried it. It's good to have these things: migraine cocktails, nerve blocks, Botox treatments, any emergency medications. It's all a part of the toolkit. And so I'm really glad that I tried it. It's good to know that it's there as an option if I, need to make it through a day or two. And I've also heard that, after, much like Botox, after multiple treatments, they start to last longer and longer. And I've talked to some people in the migraine community that get nerve blocks regularly as part of their treatment plan, and they absolutely rave about them, said it's a total game changer for them. So once again, this is just, more proof that we're all very, very different, and what works for your body might not work for my body, and vice versa. For me, it was not the miracle treatment that I hoped it would be, but I'm still glad to know it's an option at least. But I'm really curious about your experiences. Have you had nerve blocks before? How long did it last for you? And were the injection spots really, really sensitive and inflamed for months afterwards? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your experience. Be sure to subscribe for more content about chronic migraine, hypermobility, arthritis, and fibromyalgia. Thanks for watching.